Here we will talk one new example that is from your textbook exercise question number 3. Now in this question they have given that a calorie has a unit of heat energy and it is equals to 4.2 joule. That means 1 calorie is equals to 4.2 joule, where they have given that 1 joule is equals to 1 kilogram into meter square per second raised to minus 2. Now suppose we employ a system of unit in which the unit of mass is equals to alpha kg, that is given over here. Then the unit of length equals beta meter, that is also written over here. And third, that is the unit of time is gamma second, that is given here. Then show that the calorie has a magnitude of 4.2, alpha raised to minus 1, beta raised to minus 2 and gamma raised to 2 in new unit system. Now how to prove this type of question? So in this type of question, first of all we will write that here new unit is equals to alpha kg. That means we have to compare it with that unit means 1. Unit means 1. So here we can say that 1 is equals to alpha kg, that is for mass, and therefore 1 kg can be written as 1 upon alpha. That can be written as alpha raised to minus 1. In a similar way, if we write 1 meter, we can write that is equals to 1 meter is equals to 1 over beta. That can also be written as beta raised to minus 1. And third, that is time, it is 1 second, can be written as 1 upon gamma, and therefore it can be also written as a gamma raised to minus 1. So now in place of 1 kilogram we can write alpha raised to minus 1. In place of 1 meter we can replace beta raised to minus 1, and in place of 1 second we can replace it with gamma minus 1. So now for 1 joule or 1 calorie, what we can write, that is 1 calorie is equals to 4.2 joule. Now joule has, as per as old unit, it is obviously we can write it as 4.2 kilogram into meter square into second raised to minus 2. Now but in this case what we can do, we can replace this point with the given term, that is equals to 4.2. in place of kg we can write alpha raised to minus 1, so alpha minus 1, that is in place of kg. Now in place of meter we write beta raised to minus 1 and whole square as it is given there, and for gamma it will be gamma raised to minus 1 with power minus 2. Now we simplify this term and we get, that is 4.2 alpha raised to minus 1, here beta raised to minus 2, and minus minus will be a plus, that is gamma raised to 2. So this will be a new unit of calorie in given term. In this question we are given that this is your question number 5. A new unit of length is chosen such that the speed of light in vacuum is unity. Now what is the distance between the sun and the earth in terms of new unit? And now if the light takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to cover the distance. So now we want to find out the distance between the earth and sun in a new unit. Now we are given a new unit as per that it is equals to the speed of light in the vacuum. It is written over here. So here we can simply say that the velocity of light in vacuum is generally represented as a c. So here velocity of light in vacuum हम इतना लिखेंगे कि ये क्या होता है, is equals to c. But over here what is that? Here it is equals to 1 new unit of length upon second, that is speed is equals to distance upon time. But here we have chosen a new unit for the distance. Now we have to find out this distance for our purpose. So obviously we can say that the distance, we say it as a suppose x. So we say that c is equals to x upon t. ये नॉर्मल हमारा इक्वेशन होता है वेलोसिटी का, एंड देयरफॉर x is equals to, we can write here, that is c into t. Now c is what? That is new unit of length. So obviously we can simply say it is as a 1 new unit of length upon unit of length upon second into here given time, that is 8 minute into 20 second. So how much second are there in total? So we can say that 8 minute is equals to 480 second. So it can be written as 480 second, plus we have extra 20 second, that is plus 20 second upon this, that is 500 second. So this will be the calculation that we can replace over here, and we can move further, that we can write, therefore this x will be this x will be 1 new unit of length. So we can again simply say that unit of length, here we can replace 1 upon second into 500 second of total unit of length. So here second will cancel each other, and therefore this x will be 500 unit of length. So in this manner we can find out the new unit of distance between the earth and the sun. So this is another example. Now we will calculate the example number 6 of our textbook. Now what is given there in your question number 6? It is given that which of the following is more precise device. So we have to find out, we are given three different instruments. One, that is vernier calipers. Second, that is micrometer screw gauge. And third one, that is any optical instrument which is having some particular type of wavelength in its measurement. So now, which is more precise? So as per as we go with the question, we are given first that a vernier calipers with 20 division on it, and it is a sliding scale. So here I have shown with red color is the sliding scale that I have shown here with a red color. Here it is visible that this red color scale is that vernier or a sliding scale which is having 20 division on it. Beside that, above that, this black one is the main scale, which is I have shown with a blue color line. So the blue color line is the main scale, which is in generally that is in millimeter or a centimeter scale. So now what we will do, the main scale is in a millimeter range, while the vernier scale, that is red one, which is sliding scale, has a 20 divisions on it. Now as per as the main calculation of the least count, how we can calculate the least count? So for that, the calculation of least count, what we will do over here first for this question, that least count of vernier calipers, that how we can calculate. I have given that least count of vernier calipers, that is here in this question I can explain that this is the least count of this whole instrument. This is shown over here, this whole instrument. It is given that 1 SD. This SD means what? That is that original scale division or original division on the scale. So that is main scale division. It is also written as a MD, so or MS. So 1 division on a main scale minus 1 VD, that is the least count of vernier calipers. So this red one is called vernier scale. So 1 division on vernier scale with respect to this value is calculated. We have a particular value. How to calculate it? That is generally in the term of millimeter, that is 1 SD, that is main scale, and 1 vernier division. That how to define this? We can say that total number on the vernier scale and the number which it coincide with the main scale. So the actual equation is main scale upon total division. So here it is coinciding with 19th division of the main scale. So 19 upon total division on the vernier scale, that is 20 division on the vernier scale, that I have shown with that 0, 10 and 20 above the red color line. So we have indicated that vernier scale has a total 20 division in it, and it is coinciding, its 20 number division is coinciding with the 19 division of the main scale. So the least count of that portion, that is vernier scale least count, is equals to, that is 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier division. Now what is the value of 1 vernier division? That is 19 upon 20, because the 19 number of main scale is divided by the total number on the vernier scale. So that is calculated with the help of this equation. We have derived that equation over here, and we get the value, that is 1 SD minus 19 upon 20 SD. Here SD is generally in millimeter, so if we simplify this, we get 1 upon 20 SD. This SD, that is a main scale division, and that is in millimeter, so we can write it as a 1 upon 20 millimeter. if we convert it into centimeter, obviously 1 millimeter is equals to 0.1 centimeter. Then we can say that 10 millimeter is equals to 1 centimeter. So if I want to convert this scale into centimeter, I have to multiply and divide by 10 and 10. So multiplied by 10, it will convert it into 1 centimeter, while divided it is 220 into 10, that will be a 200. So this will be the conversion 1 upon 200, that is 0.005 centimeter. So this is the least count of a vernier calipers. This is first question. Now they have asked us the second question, that is regarding micrometer screw. So what is the micrometer screw? Micrometer screw is also one special device which is also used to measure the length, which is of a very small range. It has one pitch or a main scale. It is also shown on this figure with the red color rod. It is having some millimeter scale range. So that millimeter scale range is shown with a black line, and it is written that it is a pitch. Now on right side of that, there is, I have shown a yellow color portion. That yellow color portion is that circular scale, which is also called screw scale. On that we have around 100 division. So now here also we can calculate the least count of the given instrument is by the pitch distance upon the total number of the division on the circular scale. So here that pitch has a division in millimeter, that is 1 millimeter between two division. So here pitch distance is given, that is 1 millimeter. So pitch distance is already been defined, that is in millimeter, and this having 100 scale on it total. So these 100 scales can be calculated using that, and we can have 1 upon 100 millimeter. Now again we want to convert millimeter into centimeter. For that we have to multiply and divide with 10. So when we multiply millimeter with 10, it will convert it into 1 centimeter. That is 10 millimeter is equals to 1 centimeter upon 1000, that is 0.001 centimeter. So obviously this is more precise than the vernier calipers. But now we will move towards that third instrument. The third instrument has given, it is optical instrument and having a measurement length of about, that is of the range of wavelength of light. Now average wavelength of light is in this range of angstrom. We can say that it is about in angstrom, that is 10 raised to minus 5 centimeter, about 10 raised to minus 5 centimeter. If it is 10 raised to minus 5 centimeter, then again the answer, that is 10 raised to minus 5 means 0.00001 centimeter, and therefore out of all these three instrument, that is vernier calipers, micrometer screw gauge, and an optical instrument, we have more precision in that optical instrument because it gives the value of 0.00001. That means we can have about information of about 5 decimal point or 5 point after decimal in the range of centimeter, while for micrometer screw we have information of about 3 point after decimal with range of 0.001, and in a vernier calipers we have obtained the value in the range of, that is 0.005 centimeter. Here this 0.005 is little bit greater than the 0.001, and therefore micrometer screw is more precise than vernier scale or vernier screw, and optical instrument is more precise than this micrometer screw. So obviously ultimately that optical instrument is more precise than all other instrument given in this case. Now we will calculate another question. Now we see that which question we are going to calculate. Here we will go with the next question, that is question number 7, and in that question number 7 what is given that we will see over here. But before going to that question, we should understand that how to get the magnification. So here one new term, that is magnification, that we have to understand, and that is what is magnification. So actually the magnification is what, as per as term in the physics, that observed width upon real width, observed upon real, that is called magnification. So the ratio of observed upon real is called magnification, whether it is in a length, whether it is in a width, whether it is in a thickness, whatever. But observed upon real, that is called that magnification. So there are multiple type of magnification. Out of that, first we see that the question number 7 of our textbook, that is, in question it is given that a student measure the thickness of human hair by looking at it through a microscope of magnification 100. So we are given magnification of microscope, that is given 100 times. So actually that thickness is given. He makes 20 observations and finds that average width of the hair in the field of view of the microscope is 3.5 millimeter. So here that observed, average observed width, so average observed width, say B is a width and it is about 3.5 millimeter. So that is given the width that is observed. Now we have to find out what is the real width. Real width of the object, let us say that it be x, and we want to find out the value of x. Now as we have seen that magnification means magnification is equals to observed width upon real width Now we want to find out real value. We are given b by x, that is equals to magnification. So we want to find out x, that is equals to b over m. Here we have to take care that b is given in a millimeter range, so this is 3.5 millimeter upon 100. So this actual value that we can write for the x will be 0.035 millimeter. So this is the actual width of the hair that the student has observed. If we want to convert it into centimeter, again what we need, we can calculate this term with this is in millimeter, so 10 raised to minus 1, that means multiply with 10 divided by 10, this will convert into centimeter, but at the same time we have to divide it with, that is 0.0035 centimeter. So this is the width of the hair that is observed during the experiment. This is the question number 7. Now we will move with another question, that is your question number 9. Actually 8 number question is easy, so that I am going to give you for a self work. Now question number 9, that we will see what is given there in question number 9. We are given that for the question number 9, here also it is for the comparison part. We are given that the photograph of a house occupies an area of 1.75 centimeter square on a 35 millimeter slide. So photograph covers how much area? It is given that 1.75 centimeter square on 35 millimeter roll. So 35 millimeter slide is given, on which it covers 1.75 centimeter square area. The slide is projected on a screen, and the area of the house on the screen is 1.55 meter square. So when this is projected, we say that when it is projected, new area, say A dash, this is actual area that is covering, A dash will be 1.55 meter square. See here, earlier it is given in a centimeter square, here it is given in a meter square. So it covers 1.55 meter square. Then find out, that is, what is the linear magnification of the projector screen arrangement. So we have to find out here, that is magnification. Now see here, what is the important part? As we have seen that magnification is how to find out aerial or linear magnification. So here we are given information regarding area. So what will be the value of the magnification in term of aerial magnification? So we will say that again, the term of magnification that we will get, that is observed value upon real value. But observed area, so here magnification regarding area, so we say that observed area and real area. Now observed area is 1.55 meter square, while the real area was 1.75 centimeter square. So here we have to convert it into centimeter, that is 1.55 into 10 raised to 4 centimeter square. So I can simply write as a 1.55 into 10 raised to 4 centimeter square upon real area, that was 1.75 centimeter square. So one thing we must remember, that without taking into the same unit, we cannot have any type of ratio or multiplication or any mathematical process. So first of all, we have to bring them in a same unit. Now when we take this ratio, we find the answer to be about 8857. Now this is aerial magnification. Aerial magnification, that means we are provided area, so this magnification is also having the area in its magnification. But we are asked linear part. So how to get that linear part? So that the square root of area is a length. So to get a linear magnification, how to get it linear magnification? That is under root of this aerial magnification, that is 8857, and we will get the answer that is about 94 times it is the magnifying. So 94.1 actually. So that will be the answer, and we can say that this will be the linear magnification of the photo that is observed on the screen. So that is also one of the questions that we have calculated.